Hey guys, coming at you with another review today. Today I'm going to give you the review of Gettysburg, which is a renowned 1993 film, probably being called one of the most historically accurate films ever put to date. It was released in 1993, right after a couple years after Ken Burns' release of the Civil War. The movie talks about the Battle of Gettysburg, which was fought in and around Gettysburg in July of 1863. As a result, it was the bloodiest battle of the U.S. Civil War, with 51,000 casualties, as many with traumatic experiences. And what I liked about this movie is that its historical accuracy and authenticity and humanity really explains the whole entirety of the Civil War in just one battle. And you never see that in anything like that, especially when Ronald Maxwell decided to direct it. It was actually meant to be a TV show. It wasn't meant to be a movie that was merely going to be a blockbuster film. It made only $12 million, and it was always shot by Jurassic Park and other films. But what I like about this film, the historical accuracy is brilliant. The actors get everything down. Robert E. Lee is amazing. James Longstreet makes him look real. Joshua Chamberlain's performance is just spectacular. The way they reenacted the battle scenes, everything was put down exactly to authentic Civil War combat. It makes you feel like you're there. It makes you feel like you're experiencing the fighting with the men. And it makes you feel like that you're experiencing anything else along the Civil War experience, what the Civil War was like. Especially too with that theme of reconciliation after the war, especially is one that is a prevalent theme throughout, because all these two guys just want to come back home and be friends again, and also shows the military prowess and history of the conflict, and especially its cost and how it really made the war's meaning more comprehensive and more defining and more expansive, if you say. And the war still touches on a little bit today, especially what I'm going to talk about now is Charlottesville riots, and in relation to how the Civil War is not over. You know, especially now after long years of bitterness and hate between the Civil War, there's still a lot more reconciliation needed going on, and Gettysburg kind of represents that. This war was the bloodiest war ever fought in American history, and Gettysburg is the bloodiest battle, 51,000 casualties. Sometimes said it's 750,000 a day, but it still rings in the minds of everybody who has a different issue along, especially the issues of Confederate statues and Confederate flags, and especially now too with last year with the Charlottesville riots. It really touches issues on what people think the Civil War's meaning was and how we should come to terms and deal with that. And it's really complicated, and it's really sad now that people still are fighting over things that were fought over 140 years ago. And especially now when you look at how veterans reconciled and how they managed to forgive and move on from their grievances and their past. It's a very touching moment, especially when you look at the way the war was handled, especially with veterans reunions, because they really showed what Lincoln promised, his malice toward none, charity for all, and forgiveness and reconciliation. Especially now with, especially the movie with Louis Armistead, he's treated very well by the Union soldiers after he's mortally wounded, and especially after the war, when Grant gives Lee the respect he is due and gives him the dignity he has. And that's shown in every veteran. It shows you how the war touched their lives. It shows you how it touched everyone's lives. It touches civilians' lives, but it tells you how these men experienced the war in a way that no other film, I think, has done. And Gettysburg has done that completely, showing the experience of the war itself in its entirety, its specificity, and especially its meaning of how it should mean to us today and how it should mean to us in the future as a whole. So I thank you guys for watching this video. Give it a like, give it a subscribe, share it if you like this video. Subscribe and share, click the bell notification button that's right next to you. And I look forward to giving you guys more content in the future. And that's my review of Gettysburg. I give 10 out of 10 stars. Have a great and blessed day, everyone. I'll see you later.